Go ahead and tweet this. And it is tweeted. So hello! Refresh if you don't hear me. Because I had to refresh. Alright, I have a lot of time on hand today. Over 2 hours. Will I be able to stream for more than 2 hours straight? I'm kinda hoping. I've managed it before in this playthrough. Would be cool if I manage it again. The goal here is to get through Rock Tunnel and also explore at least some of Pokemon Tower. Anyway, gonna sit here for a moment or 2 or 3 or 4 and let people show up for those who want to show up. And while I'm waiting for those people to show up, I'm gonna go ahead and do some Patreon shoutouts. And those shoutouts are going to Snow Kieran, Hideru, and a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. Alright, so let's see here. Just to recap, in the last stream we didn't make a whole lot of progress, but we sure did catch a whole lot of Pokemon. Red's caught like 5 or 6, maybe even 7 Pokemon, added them to his Pokédex. We're definitely on track to getting that experience share. Of course, we're quite a ways off from reaching the experience share, but that just means that we're definitely on track, is basically what I'm trying to say. Of course, we got ourselves a new teammate. We got ourselves, I forget what his name was, Azrael. Azrael the Drowsy. And of course, in the previous stream, or rather the stream before the previous stream, we got Red Koopa the Squirtle, who still needs to evolve and also gain some levels because we only got him at level 10. But considering we're going to a place called Rock Tunnel, I have a feeling that it will not be too difficult to get Red Koopa up to speed. Let's see here. Incidentally, I've been wanting to bring this up for the past 2 streams, but under normal circumstances, you would not be able to find a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur or a Charmander during your adventure like this. In the other games, you only get one of them. But in this game, we got all 3. Because it's like that in the TV show. Anyway, we are somewhere at Route 10 at the entrance to Rock Tunnel. Before we head into Rock Tunnel, though, we need to go back and go after a few trainers that we passed by. Because I wanted to find out how far we could go, or how many trainers are optional. Because when it comes to battling Pokemon trainers, a lot of them are not optional. You basically have to fight them. It's kind of annoying at times. I mean, random encounters are bad enough, but encounters that are not bosses but you still have to fight them anyway? Ha 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 ha! Come on, dude! Of course, I wouldn't recommend skipping any of these trainers. You really need the experience. I mean, look at me. We are not wrecking the competition. Which is why we're going back to go after the ones that we... Oh, gosh, no. Really? Oh. Bye, Red Koopa. There goes all that experience you could have just had just then. This upcoming dungeon is going to be unfortunate. Consider that a preview. We're getting to the point where exploring Pokemon are going to be a little more common than I would like. Ha 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 ha! You beat me fair! And you weren't playing fair. Ha 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 ha! Us hardy guys always laugh. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Alright, well, let's see if we can sneak our way back to the Pokemon Center without fighting anybody else. I think only a couple trainers we have to really dodge. Alright, let's bike the rest of the way. Didn't want to bike trying to sneak around trainers, because can't really handle the speed too well, gotta say. It is way too easy to misjudge when you turn, and so you wind up turning early straight into a trainer, or you wind up turning late straight into a wall. I feel like Red never properly learned how to ride a bike. Alright, let's go after this girl now. Don't you dare condescend me! Well, don't you dare condescend Red! I tell ya, the junior trainer females in this game, or female trainers in general. Alright, well, Red Koopa doesn't have an advantage here, so let's see here. I guess I'll go up. Me versus Meowth. Ow. That was some critical hit. That's half my health right there. Oh my goodness. What is the deal with this Meowth? You know, I could have won that had it not gotten that critical hit. And let's go with Azrael. It's interesting, by the way, that we're finding trainers with Meowths in general, considering Meowth is kind of... Stop that! Coins scattered everywhere. We'll get to that. It's interesting that we're fighting a Meowth from some random trainer when Meowth is also like the mascot of Team Rocket. You never saw very many Meowths in the TV show. No! You're too much! Not by much. Alright, picked up 46 Poké-Dollars. So the interesting thing about Payday is it's not a very strong attack, but somehow it creates money. You're obviously talented. Good luck to you. Well, thank you. You're the nicest girl we've met so far. What is the economy of this world like, where a cat can produce money? Maybe that's how money came into existence. Like, maybe at first there was not money in the world, but then some Meowth randomly did Payday, and they're like, hey, this is some neat stuff this cat is dropping. We should use it to trade. Hello, Hideru. Oops. Alright. There's another hiker up here. He might have a Machop. But hopefully he'll have something kind of rocky and not very explodey. Ha ha ha! Aren't you a little toughie? We're going to be finding a bunch of these laughing dudes, aren't we? It's Geodude. What level? 20. What level does Geodude learn self-destruct? I want to look that up. Because if it's like level 20, then we're totally not keeping Red Koopa in the team. Or in this battle, that is. We're switching. That is my point. If that thing knows self-destruct, We're switching. No, it does not know self-destruct. It learns self-destruct at level 21. So Red Koopa can get a good start on this. I mean, look at that. This is why I don't like Geodudes. They are very weak to water. I mean, look how much damage it took against freaking Bubble from a Pokemon that is 7 levels under it. Never mind the fact that it was a critical hit, that's still a lot of damage. The problem is that Geodudes are not just rock Pokemon, they're rock ground Pokemon. Which is kind of redundant, actually. But that makes them doubly weak against attacks like that. Alright, fighting Pokemon, Psychic works against fighting Pokemon. Something like meatheads versus intelligence, I guess, is the reasoning behind that sort of weakness. Let's just use confusion. Speaking of ads, by the way, Heater mentions that the ad keeps muting the stream. Yeah, I actually use ad block for Twitter. Generally, I try to keep ads active, primarily at YouTube because I want to support the creators. But here at Twitch is kind of annoying because if the stream starts kind of not working and you gotta refreshing means you're gonna miss even more of the stream because you have to take the time to watch the ad again. So it's like, I don't want to rewatch the ad just because I refreshed the stream. You know what, Red Koopa? You got this. Maybe. Yeah, you got this. Try out that new attack. It's overkill, but why not? Hitaru says, I had to rewatch the ad 5 times and it was a vicious cycle, but it finally fixed. Lol. Exactly. What's that? It's a Squirtle. Ha ha ha! Kids should be tough. I like you. Alright. Oh, here's another trainer. I'm taking Rock Tunnel to go to Lavender. Hey, we'll be doing that too. For Pokemon. It is interesting that you never really see a trainer with a full set. Alright, Rattata kinda sucks. Who do we want to send in? We'll send in Ashchew. Oh my goodness. We are not getting very lucky with the avoiding critical hits so far. Next! Let me get in there again. I'm sure I can handle the paralyzed Rattata. Especially one that isn't purple. That reminds me, I haven't done this in a while. There. Now it is a Rattata worth taking on. I mean, I feel kind of bad for taking it on like this. I will definitely make up for it when I play Pokemon Gold. Rattata will be a primary member of my team. Now we got Diglett. I'm gonna try poisoning it. If I can poison it, that would be awesome. And this is where I get out of the battle, because any Pokemon who pops up out of the ground underneath me, they'll hit the weak spot, to say the least. You able to take on this Red Koopa? No. That's unfortunate. Well, you were either gonna get experience from that, or you weren't. And you didn't. Oh well, Dino Plant can take it on. Alright, Ekans! Step 1, gonna seed ya. And now... Azrael is gonna see ya. Oh, that might be a problem. Nope, it wasn't a problem. Azrael should probably make sure that it remains not a problem. Oh, that is one fast snake. Or rather, it's one slow Drowsy. I forgot that Drowsies are not terribly fast Pokemon. Alright, this is where Dream Eater is going to be coming in handy. Recover some of that HP. I wonder what dreams taste like. I might have to consider being a Drowsy someday. Boy, Azrael's getting really lucky with that hypnosis. I said it before, but the accuracy of hypnosis, you basically flip a coin, and that determines whether it'll work or not. The odds are actually a little bit better than 50-50, but not by much. Has Dino Plant used Cut yet in battle? After that sand attack though, probably shouldn't Cut, cause Cut is not super accurate. Vine Whip is more accurate, but apparently that sand attack is, oh my gosh, annoying. Wow, this was just after one sand attack, and now there's two. Dino Plant, I do not blame you for getting out of that fight. You totally got this, Erica. Yeah. Take that. Can't measure up. Are you off to Rock Tunnel too? I would get stuck with a silent protagonist. You know, actually, now that I think about it, it does kind of suck being stuck with a silent protagonist for a trainer. Would be nice to kind of hold conversations with him. Mind you, he's probably not used to a talking Pokemon who wears a peanut butter shirt. But hey, Nintendo wanted this to basically be your avatar. It's kind of funny to think that they almost had a female option when creating your trainer. Okay. Wahaha! Great! I was bored, eh? Oh. Apparently this hiker is Canadian. Oh, Machop. This is not a battle for a Red Koopa. This looks like a job for Azrael. It's kind of too bad that they didn't have the option for a female trainer in Generation 1. In fact, the option didn't come to be until the special edition of Generation 2. They planned for there to be a female trainer from the start. You can see her in promotional art. But for whatever reason, it did not happen. What level does Squirtle evolve? Alright, so Azrael's gonna make that Onyx fall asleep so that Red Koopa can get in there, switch in there without penalty. I'm gonna like having a Drowsy on my team. It's too bad he won't be a permanent member. Well, as long as the Drowsy promises not to eat my dreams anyway. I mean, I have enough trouble dreaming. I don't need them to be eaten, especially by a psychic Pokemon. That would make for a very painful slumber. Keep it coming, eh? Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon! You should have carried more than 2. Ah, here we are. Alright! Red Koopa is a war turtle. Look at those feathers. That is why I love War Turtle. Those feathers are awesome. It's too bad that when it evolves again, it becomes all bulky and not as feathery. But, yep, this is gonna be cool. I will enjoy having a War Turtle on my team. Actually, I'm not sure that the tail is made of feathers. It's more like some sort of fluff. But those ears, I feel like, are definitely like feather-like. Alright, check out your Pokédex information. War Turtle, the turtle Pokemon. When tapped, this Pokemon will pull in its head, but its tail will still stick out a little bit. That has gotta be interesting. You know, there's a variety of creatures out there that you just really gotta wonder what it would be like to be them. What would it be like to pull your head into a shell? I aim to be the ultimate trainer! Yeah, let's see how sucky your team is. You got 1 Pokemon. And it's a Sandshrew. A level 24 Sandshrew. Could have evolved by now. If you really want to be the ultimate trainer, you should have at least evolved your Sandshrew. Hiduru says, Squirtle is a squirrel turtle, so I imagine the War Turtle tail is not much different. I've never thought of it that way before. A squirrel turtle. Hence, Squirtle. Mind blown. Oh gosh, Fissure? Fissure? That thing knows Fissure? What in the holy gosh? One hit KO? Ah! Ha! What? That's an instant death attack! Okay, kid, I gotta hand it to you. I might have chastised you for not evolving your Sandshrew, but the fact that you taught your Sandshrew an instant death attack? Props, kid. Totally props. 2 thumbs up. And now it's fainted. My Sandshrew lost? I'll restart my 100 win streak with Sandshrew. Oh, this kid's a reference to the TV show. Somewhere in the first season, Ash and friends encountered a guy who had this super gym where he trained his Sandshrew and a variety of other Pokemon. And his Sandshrew was like super powerful. Yeah, that explains that. Too bad it's just a generic kid trainer in this game. Still though, that was some Sandshrew. Come to think of it, Red hasn't talked to anybody here. Let's see what people have to say. I sold a useless nugget for 5,000 Poké-Dollars. Hey, so did Red. I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. And we're going there? Do we have to? The element types of Pokemon make them stronger than some types and weaker than others. In other words, electric, fire, water, that sort of thing. So, we're going to some haunted town. Not sure how I feel about that. If only that police officer wasn't blocking the passage into Saffron City, we could go around that way instead. I've been to a Pokemon gym a few times, but I lost each time. Oh, well, hate to tell you, kid, but Red has brought us to victory against 3 gym leaders now. Oh boy, a Jigglypuff. Alright. How long before Red Koopa goes to sleep? Jigglypuff's got some good special defense. Defense Curl was not affecting that, though. Defense Curl is for physical defense. Wow. Way to waste all of your attacks, kid. Could have had your Jigglypuff do something else. Oh, you got the pair. Jigglypuff and its counterpart Clefairy. Oh, that one has an even higher special defense. A lot of Pokemon, there's a bunch of Pokemon that seem to come in pairs, like Jigglypuff and Clefairy, Caterpie and Weedle, Pidgey and Spearow. It's kind of interesting that. It's kind of like monkeys and apes. Apes are not monkeys. Well, that battle wasn't very exciting. Just used water gun a whole bunch. Oh, blew it again. I noticed some Pokemaniacs prowling around. Is that bad? Random thought. Where does Wartortle get all its water? I mean, it's able to squirt out so much water, you'd think it become dehydrated after just a few turns. It's also worth noting that when a Wartortle or any Pokemon uses Water Gun, they're basically spitting on you. Would not want to drink that. Oh, Rock Tunnel. So, introducing Rock Tunnel. Do not adjust your screen or refresh the stream. This is actually what it looks like. It is actually a dark cave. So, this is the dungeon where... Oh wow, even your menu is darkened. That's a nice touch. This is the dungeon where you really wanted to have Flash. Flash would light up this cave so you can see what all is in here. But Flash sucks. I mean, the ability to lower accuracy would be nice if Flash itself was not accurate. And it doesn't lower accuracy very much either. Plus, because it's an HM, you cannot unlearn it. Like many HMs, you can't unlearn it because you would not want to unlearn an attack that is required to get out of a dungeon. And I'd rather not waste the attack slot, given that we can only hold 4 attacks at a time. So, screw Flash. We're going to go through this cave in the dark. It's not going to be that difficult. You can kind of see an outline of where you're going. The only thing we won't be able to see are trainers. But aside from that, there's nothing else we need to really worry about avoiding. Or locating, for that matter. This dungeon does not have any items. It does, however, have a whole bunch of random encounters. And we're going to be picky about which ones we fight. You know, as long as we're in a dark cave, might as well use this. There is no other time that I would ever use the black border. But as long as we're in a black dungeon, it kind of adds to the darkness. For whatever reason, even though we can't see trainers, trainers can see us. Pokemon fight! Ready, go! And the downside to using this border is it makes it look like I don't have the screen big enough, but trust me, you're seeing the whole screen, or it's filling the screen properly. Point is, there's a border. It just happens to be black. Alright, how tough is this thing gonna be? The last time we fought a Cubone, it did not go terribly well. However, this Cubone has not really gotten a chance to really do anything. Well, it had a chance to do anything, but Mr. Pokemaniac decided not to have it really do anything, aside from Tail Whip. And there's a new Pokemon, Slowpoke. That thing is adorable. Ashchew or Dino Plant? Ashchew. So Slowpoke is a water Pokemon. but it's also a psychic Pokemon. And it disabled the attack that Ashu was going to use. Oh well. Guess Ashu won't be paralyzing it. Being a psychic Pokemon is not something I would want to fight. Fun fact about Slowpokes. Their tails are, oh, how would I even word this? Their tails are tasty, for lack of a better word. It actually becomes a subplot for one little quest in Pokemon Gold and Silver, Generation 2. Game over! Oh well, I'll get a Zubat as I go. Fair warning, Zubats are not easy to train. Oh, Ashu already took a whole bunch of damage from that. So we got super potions, we got a couple stronger potions, hyper potions and max potions. Kinda want to save those for a while. Still have this TM30. What was it again? Teleport? Oh right, we have it because we haven't been to a shop to sell it anywhere. We're right by the entrance. Just this once, we'll head back to the Pokemon Center to heal. But then, after that, we're going to be using items to get through this cave. It is also interesting that despite this cave being dark, we're able to battle it in it to begin with. Like all of a sudden, it becomes as bright as day. You can probably guess, by the way, why Red Koopa is taking the lead, despite there being a whole bunch of Zubats in this cave. That is not the border that I wanted to pick. Whatever. It's only going to be changed for a moment. Introducing the default Super Game Boy border. If a Super Game Boy game does not have a specialized border, this is the border it goes to. As well as games that are not made for the Super Game Boy. I love the Super Game Boy. If only Nintendo would remember that it exists. But unfortunately, if you play Pokemon Red or Blue on the eShop, they are not in color, despite the fact that they were made for the Super Game Boy. Alright. Time to delve deep into this blackness. The screen transition is pretty quick whenever it doesn't have to fade out so many colors at once. It's like instantaneous. Uh-oh, what is this? It's higher leveled. I could tell it was higher leveled than Red Koopa because the battle wipe was vertical instead of horizontal. But it's only a Zubat. Oh, I say only a Zubat, but guess what? Confuse Ray. Guaranteed confusion. If you were ever to train a Zubat, that would be the reason to train it. Oh gosh. Pikachu, you hit yourself hard. Must be all that mega punching you've done. You've made your strength go up. Yep, not dealing with that mess. Okay, that Zubat we can handle. But we won't. Actually, you know what? Repel or not repel? Yeah, we'll keep random encounters for the time being. Mind you, Red Koopa is not going to fight any Zubats. I have a general idea where Red should be going in this cave. But still kind of want to hunt down those trainers. It's kind of a good thing the trainers can see us in the dark. Surprisingly, no trainers in this room. Oh hey, a wild Machop! Red was trying to find one of those at the end of the last stream, but never found one. I guess it's inside the cave. Was it inside the cave this entire time? You know what? Make this a little bit easier. If it turned out that the Machop was not in that patch of grass, whoops. There's also an Onyx down here we can catch. Don't know what the odds are of us catching it, but should be able to catch it. Maybe. Hopefully. Hello, it is the Frenchies... let's see here. It is the Frenchiest Fry 98. Welcome to my stream. Don't mind the big old black old border that's going on. We're in a dark cave, so I'm using the black border for Super Game Boy. Because when else am I going to use that border? Alright, let's see if we can catch that. I'm sure this will work. Yep. Oh, it is I, the Frenchiest Fry 98. It is hard to read your name, sorry, because it is all lowercase. And one giant run-on sentence. Fun name, though. Machop, the superpower Pokemon. Very powerful in spite of its small size. Its mastery of many types of martial arts make it very tough. Especially in Gen 1 when Karate Chop is glitched. Oops. That explains why we didn't find any trainers. Somehow, Red got lost and wound up finding his way back to the entrance of the cave. Probably because I was showing off the whole instantaneous transition between floors. Lost track of which floor was which. Your name is a meme about a rolling, chubby raccoon with some ear-rape Tom Nook music from Animal Crossing GameCube. This is not a meme that I am familiar with. Incidentally, normally I am a raccoon dragon. But for this adventure, I thought it would be fun to be a Nidoran dragon. Instead of being the trainer for this adventure, I am actually one of the trainer's Pokemon. Of course, I still have to be the one to play the game. So it's kind of a hypothetical I'm the trainer's Pokemon. Okay, this time we know that this is the floor we want to be on. The girl leader in is my twin sister. Unfortunately, she is unable to join these streams. I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Actually, we hardly ever get to see each other. We get online at different times of the day. I'm around during the day and she comes on later in the evenings. Sometimes I'm able to get on the evenings, but not much. Oh gosh, what? That was unfortunate. Okay, guess we're gonna have to make another trip to the Pokemon Center. Man, Slowpoke is no joke. Okay, pretty sure you can survive another confusion. Yep. Holy. Alright. Dinoplant's trying to learn Poison Powder. Do we really want Dinoplant to learn Poison Powder? Growl, Leech Seed. Well, Poison Powder combined with Leech Seed. It's not a broken combination, but it would definitely help. Whew, I'm exhausted. I'm an artist, not a fighter. Then why did you challenge us? Alright, do we have escape ropes? We do. But we're right at the entrance-ish to the cave. Actually, might want to consider throwing down a repel at this point. Go ahead and do that, Red. This is why you bought them. Listening to the music that's playing, Pokemon has some good music. Unfortunately, you almost never actually get to hear the whole songs while exploring, because of random encounters and stuff resetting the music. The cave music and also the song that plays in Viridian Forest are actually pretty long songs. I'm kind of tempted to just sit around for a minute just to hear the whole thing, but kind of gotta keep this moving. Nah, repel wore off. You know what? After that fight... Oh. No, let's keep running. Keep running, Red. After that fight, I think Ashchu could definitely use some more training again. So Ashchu's gonna go in the lead to take out all these Zubats. Watch this be a Geodude. No, that's a Zubat. Would have been funny. I wonder what the art looks like if you talk to Ashchu in here. Also kind of dark. Also, that is one happy Pikachu. Oh, there's the Geodude. Well, at level 16, it's worth switching in Red Koopa to take it out. Yeah, not really much of a threat. But now I know, if we encounter a Geodude at level 21, run for the hills! Machop, I don't think any of us want to fight you. I mean, Azrael would be able to handle you, but let's just move on. I can't remember if there's a trainer to the left. Left is a dead end. Nope, guess there's not a trainer over here. But there is a trainer right here. This is not the trainer. It is, however, a Zubat who is going down. I just thought of another reason we need to kind of try to save money. Gonna want to save money for some stat boosting items. Cause Ashu, you really need some defense. Okay, I know there's a trainer around here somewhere. Unless it got moved. Entirely possible the trainer got moved. I mean, they've done some strange things with the trainers in Pokemon Yellow. Oh yeah, there was the trainer right there. The trigger just got interrupted by a random encounter. I don't often come here, but I will fight you. Where do you normally go, out of curiosity? Oddish. We don't have a fire Pokemon anymore. I guess Azrael is the best choice. That whole grass poison situation. Okay, well, Azrael will eventually get to attack. I don't think we have too much to worry about from a Zorb. Nah. As far as grass attacks go, it's one of the weakest. Red, what are you doing? You have awakenings. We'll worry about that paralysis after we make that Oddish fall asleep. 'Cause don't wanna heal that paralysis only to get hit by another status attack. Alright. Well, time to eat the dream of a plant. I assume plants dream. I imagine they have nightmares of lawnmowers. Oh hey, a Bulbasaur. Neat. Okay, I know that Hypnosis doesn't have that great an accuracy, but the fact that it's still hitting almost every time is impressive. By the way, there's some mowing going on outside my house. I don't know how audible it is. I can't do a thing about it. The good news is they don't stay near my window for very long. Oh! I lost! Yeah, I know it was kind of hard to tell what the victory situation was, considering how dark it is. I like tiny Pokemon. Big ones are too scary. Well, then you're not going to like Bulbasaur when it starts evolving and stuff. How big are Ivysaurs again? 3 foot tall? Well, they're not that big. But once it evolves to Venusaur... Oh hey, here's another trainer. That lawnmower is sitting by the window. They probably like picking up a stick. A lot of trees around here. Do you know about cosplayers? Actually, as a furry, yes. Yes, I do. Brent151 asks, why are you going through the cave in the dark? Because Flash sucks. It is inaccurate and it wastes an attack slot. I'd rather none of us waste that attack slot. At least we can see an outline of the cave. In the remakes of this game, though, no, I would not go through the cave in the dark, because you can't see an outline of the cave in the remakes. Instead, you're trapped in this little itty-bitty circle with no idea of your surroundings. The good news is, Flash actually is worth having in the remakes, because they bumped its accuracy up to 100%. But in this game... kind of ironic that an accuracy attack is not very accurate. And super annoying. Well, that's that. Hey, tell me more about cosplayers. Custom players dress up as Pokemon for fun. Even in the Pokemon world, furries exist. Of course, this was at a time before furries became mainstream. It's kind of funny to think that Nintendo was talking about fursuiters before fursuiters got any sort of limelight. Oh gosh, that was at level 21. Why was that at level 21? Why didn't I notice it was at level 21? It's a good thing we have the escape ropes. So this cave apparently has level 21 Geodudes. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Alright. Step 1. Bicycle. Step 2. Want to get through back to where we were with minimal interruptions. So go ahead and use another repel, Red. Did you actually use it? I couldn't tell. No, don't get off the... Get on the bike. Check your repels. Okay, you did use it. Okay, here's where we were. And still with a bit of repel left over. And then it's gone. Alright, there's a rock man over here. Hit me with your best shot! Well, he's asking for it. Ah, Machop. Well, in that case, glad we have a Psychic Pokemon on my team now. Ah. Can you survive another attack like that? No. We're not taking chances. Hypnosis might miss. This might be the one time it finally misses. Okay, good. That wasn't critical hit, and sure enough, Hypnosis missed. And then again. Don't faint, don't faint, don't... This is annoying. Did I mention this was annoying? By the way, this is annoying. Alright, let me take care of this. Get a little poison action. Probably not the best strategy, but I really want to poison something. Okay, this isn't working out well enough. Let me just hit it with my horn some harder or something. You know, it's weird to think that I'm using my poisonous horn to attack a Pokemon, but the poison is not released. We got another escape rope, right? Okay, I'm just curious, guys. How audible is that lawnmower? Because this person is spending an awful lot of time close to my windows, way more than the person normally does. It's gonna be unfortunate. You can just barely hear it? Okay, good. Surprisingly, as loud as that is, my mic is very much not sensitive. Anything that is very far from it barely picks up. Fire it away! I'll raise my Pokemon to beat yours, kid. Yeah, we're never coming back after we're done here. Alright, last escape rope. Should have bought some more. I think we're down to our last repels as well. Alright. In we go again. Repel, repel, repel. No, we're out of repels. Alright, guess we're dealing with some random encounters along the way. We could fight these, but kind of want to get back to where we were. Of course, these Zubats have no problem figuring out where things are in the dark. They don't have eyes. They probably don't even know it's dark. They don't even know what dark is. Now, what level are you? 20? No, running away again. Okay, there's a trainer right there. I saw his silhouette as we were moving. That's not the trainer. You know what? Azrael, I don't even know how to word this. Cathartic? Beating this Machop will be cathartic for Azrael. Alright, now for that trainer. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. Maybe crying out in anger. Oh gosh, one Pokemon, what do you have? Oh no! Oh no! Why? Why do you have a level 24 Geodude? 25! That thing's totally gonna explode on top of us. Who has the highest defense? Who can survive an explosion? Erica's got a defense of 30. You got a defense of 23. We're not going back to the Pokemon Center if somebody faints. 25. 41. Also 41. Okay, which of you has higher HP? Dino Plant it is. Please survive this attack. I knew that was going to happen. Survive it, survive it, survive it! Yes! Screw you! I give! You're a better technician. I am happy that I am able to help Red make good decisions. Oh boy. Yeah. Had Red sent in Red Koopa would have gone down. In mountains, you'll often find rock-type Pokemon. You don't say. It would have been funny had this been a rock-type Pokemon. Is there any benefit to attacks like self-destruct? I don't feel that there is. Unless you just want to take out a really annoying Pokemon. But typically, I think the rule is when a Pokemon uses self-destruct, the victory goes to the Pokemon who was attacked by self-destruct. By the way, we got an Onyx. I'm kind of curious who should go in after that. Send in Erica. We're going to try to catch that. We only got 2 Pokeballs, but it would be cool to have an Onyx in Red's Pokédex. Erica can weaken it a little bit. One more of those. And then, Red, I suggest switching to Azrael. Make it fall asleep, and then hit it with a... No. Yeah. Use a pound. A weak attack. After you make it fall asleep. Actually, this thing's no doubt going to be a really tough Pokemon to catch. So after a pound, switch into Red Koopa, so that Red Koopa can Tail Whip it. Lowers defense as much as it can get. Oh wow. Okay, keep pounding it until its health gets into the red first. Oh, there we go. One more for good measure, after making it fall asleep again. And then Red Koopa can work on lowering its defense. Man, I didn't think the health meter could drop that small. Wanted to make sure it actually knew Tail Whip. So 6 Tail Whips is the limit. And then... somebody can growl at it. I do believe that would be Dino Plant. Dino Plant can growl at it. Perhaps after making it fall asleep again first. Oh wait, that was 6. Alright, well. As soon as Azrael gets the chance. It would actually be kind of cool to have an Onix on our team, but it's got the same problem as Geodude. It is a rock ground Pokemon. And therefore, it is very good at being severely damaged by various attacks. Okay, does this... Okay, no. Apparently, Bind has the same glitch as attacks like Fairy Attack, where if one attack is a critical hit, they're all critical hits. Also, Onixes are fast. Surprisingly fast, given that they're rock snakes. Now, if we did have an Onix on my team, I don't even know what Pokemon it would replace. You don't have Growl anymore. Who has Growl? I have Leer. I don't think Erica has Growl anymore. Poison Sting, Thunderbolt. Hypnosis Dream Eater. Ashchew. Growlithe Ashchew. You know, I imagine a growling Pikachu is the most adorable thing ever. Look at him trying to be all fierce. Okay, one more growl, and then make it fall asleep again, and then we'll catch it. Actually, let's go ahead and switch to Azrael now. Get that sleep in. Thank goodness that missed. Too bad that missed. Alright. Here we go. We got 2 Pokeballs, right? Hopefully one of them works. Okay, I feel like we just wasted time. Know what? No, we can lower his HP some more. No! Don't! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, thank goodness! I just remembered. We lowered its defense all the way, but its HP, its defense is still pretty high. Oh, thank goodness that didn't defeat it. Nah, watch the Pokeball fail anyway. Oh, it worked! Yay! Onyx, the rock snake Pokemon. Alright, before we get to any of its other information, I just want to point out how much this thing weighs. 463 pounds. That is the weight of an obese person. That is heavy. Also, it is 28 feet long. Almost 29. I will say, given that it's almost 29 feet long, I would have expected it to weigh more. But I guess it's not all rock. I mean, it has to have some sort of flesh within. Anyway, Onyx, the rock snake Pokemon, burrows at high speed in search of food. The tunnels it leaves are used as homes by Digletts. Interesting. So Diglett's cave is technically Onyx's cave. Well, that was fun. Now, what is our health looking like? All still in the green? Good. At this point, I do believe we're somewhere halfway through Rock Tunnel. Mind you, it's taken longer to get through halfway than it should have, given how many trainers, or how many times we've had to return to the Pokemon Center. Hopefully the second half won't take as long. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. Alright, please don't be 21. Good. Alright, Dinoplast's actually pretty good in regards to defending against explosions. Let's get Red Cooper up there. Nice. I bet you, yeah, I was about to say, I bet you he has a Machop. Can you handle this, Azrael? Not when it's using Karate Chop. Despite being a fighting attack, Karate Chop is not a fighting type attack. So Azrael has no advantage over it. Okay, you can survive another one of those, even if it was a critical hit. However, that thing's finally asleep. Yeah, this is how that last fight against a trainer's Machop should have went. And that is a much needed level. Alright, Geodude. Send in Red Koopa again. Oh boy. Just send Red Koopa in there anyway. Incidentally, sleep works differently in Generation 1 than it does in other Pokemon games. In Generation 1, a Pokemon can instantly wake up after being put to sleep. However, in Generation 2, they can't. And to make up for it, a Pokemon can attack immediately after waking up, instead of spending an entire turn trying to wake up. It's probably a balancing thing, because you try waking up, but then before you get a chance to attack, your opponent just puts you back to sleep again. At least in other generations, when you wake up, you're able to attack before getting put to sleep again. Oh! You win! Where were you? Not there. I want to talk to you. There you are. Watch for Onyx! It can put the squeeze on you! Yeah, we already encountered one. I know where some of the trainers here are. Maybe I'm lost in here. Yeah, it is a little confusing to traverse even despite having, even despite seeing the outline of the cave. Alright, if that Onyx is level 20, that means he'll only have a level 20 Geodude, which means no exploding Pokemon. That said, I'm pretty sure it's a different story in Red and Blue. I feel like this guy or some other guy in this cave have a Geodude that is evolved, a Graveler, and it happens to know explosion or self-destruct, whichever. And that guy is scary to fight. But in yellow, that trainer got nerfed, and I am fine with this. Oh boy, this guy's got the market cornered of Onyx or something like that. However, like I said, Onyx has that super dumb disadvantage of being rock and ground. Incidentally, Pikachu should have never defeated that Onyx in the cartoon. Alright, Geodude, level 20. Not even a concern. Alright, Rakuba, I think you're good enough now. Ease up! What am I doing? Which way is out? That sleeping Pokemon on Route 12 forced me to take this detour. Oh really? Some jerk cop made us detour. My mind does not know how to finish that sentence. Point is, jerk cop. Because he was thirsty, he would not let us through. Actually, it was because the road is closed and he just happened to be thirsty, which was completely irrelevant. Outsiders like you need to show me some sort of respect. Uh-huh. And who are you? Another hiker. By the way, fun fact. I mentioned earlier in this playthrough that as a subscriber to Nintendo Power, I got this 6-issue miniseries called Pokemon Power, which gave a full walkthrough of Pokemon Red and Blue. Here's the fun thing about that. Some of the screenshots were from the beta version of this game. Specifically, there was an interesting quirk of the translation that was being done. You know how in Generation 1, none of the trainers actually have names? They're basically just Hiker, Junior Trainer, Bug Catcher. And this is the guy with Graveler. Take it out, 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 take it out. So as I was saying, because of the naming conventions in this game, the translation team decided to put "the" in front of all of their titles. So you would have the Hiker, the Junior Trainer, the Bug Catcher. The quirk comes in that this also affected the gym leaders and other trainers who actually had names. So you wound up with the Brock, the Misty, the Lieutenant Surge. Admittedly, that last one makes a little bit more sense, but it was kind of funny. So I guess before the game got released, they fixed that little quirk, and now they don't have the. I give! You're talented enough to hike. How are we an outsider anyway? Do you just live here or something? Oh wow, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Let's see, what else? While we're taking out this zubat, checking up my notes here, note items in Rock Tunnel, I just brought up the whole the everything situation. Nope, nothing else until we get to Lavender Town. Or more specifically, as soon as we get to the Pokemon Tower. Alright, Red Koopa's a level lower than Dino Plant, so Red Koopa's getting some experience now. It's too bad this game came before double battles. Red Koopa and Dino Plant would make a good team. Oh, I forgot about this room. No, let's not fight anything else for the moment. We're kind of a long way off from the end of the cave. Gonna be some dead ends here and there. I don't know which dead ends have trainers. I feel like there's a trainer right here. Yep, there she is. Hikers leave twigs as trail markers. I suppose that would be helpful. Even in the dark, you can kind of feel them out. The problem is that all the Geodudes roaming around are probably going to knock them out of place. Then again, we have items like the escape rope, which allow you to kind of just instantly find your way out of the cave. You know what? I haven't battled for a while. Send me in. I'm gonna kick this Jigglypuff in the face. You Kirby wannabe. That reminds me, gonna want to buy some more escape ropes and repels after we get out of this cave. Speaking of this cave is no place for a Pidgey. Okay, nope. Ashchew. Ha! Whirlwind doesn't work in a trainer battle. It is like Roar. It scares away wild Pokemon. But it doesn't work in a trainer battle because you can't escape a trainer battle. Oh, are you about to learn what I think you're going to learn? No. Drat. At some point, Ashchew is going to learn Thunderbolt. That'll be awesome. What was I saying? Let's see, this is no place for a Pidgey. No. I forget what I was saying. Wow! Ashchew's got a strong arm. It's no wonder he hurt himself in confusion so hard earlier. Oh, I did my best. I want to go home. I'd offer you an escape rope, but we don't have any. Oh crap! There's a kid. Which way was which again? I think down is a dead end. Question is, does it have a trainer? No, it does not. Yeah, we're not going to fight any more random encounters here. We're so deep at this point that we need to kind of save our energy. Alright, There's another trainer. Oh, it's another laughing hiker. Ha ha ha! Can you beat my power? Yeah, probably. As long as you don't have any level 21 Geodude. Ah, gosh dang it. Alright, Dino Plant's gained a level since the last one we fought. How's it hanging? Pretty good, actually. Alright, we're gonna have to... Dino Plant, you're gonna have to one-shot every one of these if you want to survive. Totally within reason. Except for that. Okay, no, wait. You definitely one-shot a Graveler that was at a higher level. Question is the Graveler faster? No! Okay, good. You got this, Dino Plant. Yay! Level 24. We're starting to get up there in levels. Oops! Out-muscled. I mean, I suppose technically there are muscles in those vines. I mean, how else would they move? I go for power because I hate thinking. Which is why you just make your Pokemon blow up, right? It's not really very smart. Alright, the stairway up is somewhere around here. Actually, before we move on, should probably heal Dino Plant. I'm feeling we're gonna still need him before we're done with this dungeon. Look at that. We're getting to a point where a Super Potion is not helpful enough. Alright. Well, I guess the stairs are up here. Or a ladder, I suppose. It's a good thing the ladders have some luminosity to them. Somebody put glow-in-the-dark paint on them, so they're easier to find. Alright, we got like 3 or 4 more trainers before we're out of this cave. Eek! Don't try anything funny in the dark. Oh, not another one of these girls. The funny thing is that she would say that even if we did light this cave up. And then it wouldn't make any sense because it's not in the dark. You know what? Don't bother using Thunder Wave. That's not a very fast Pokemon. It's not going to work too well. Don't worry about making it fall asleep. It won't be hard to take out. Oh. However, that would have been annoying had that worked. And let me guess. I was about to say Oddish. I would have been wrong. In fact, I was wrong. Alright, that one will make fall asleep, because I want to get in there, but I kind of want to get in there without dealing with that. It was a battle of the sleep, and Clefairy won. Now I'm not sure I want to go in there. Alright, I'll try my best. Ow. Double Slap. Has so far hit more than double times. Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Heal me! Heal me! For Pete's sake and the love of everything, heal me! So, Double Slap can hit more than twice. The way I figure is because Double Slap doesn't mean hit twice, it means each slap is actually 2 slaps. Because, like, slap, slap, there's some damage. Slap, slap, there's some damage. Then again, double kick is the same way, and it never hits more than twice. So, maybe double slap is a mistranslation. I casually say as I kick that Clefairy in the face. It was too dark! Again, had we taken the time to actually light this cave up, that excuse would not have worked. I saw a Machop in this tunnel. How did you see a Machop? I thought it was too dark. Next. You have Pokemon. Let's start. Alright, Pidgey. Ash's got this. Maybe Ashu learns Thunderbolt at level 25. I know Ashu learns Thunderbolt in this game. Yeah, actually, there's a weird quirk in the original games, Red and Blue, and by extension, Red and Green, the Japanese versions, where Pikachu does not learn Thunderbolt by leveling up. Instead, you have to use the TM that Lieutenant Surge gives you. Oh, speaking of Thunderbolt, you haven't really had a chance to use that yet, Erica. That Body Slam will probably be better in this particular situation. Eventually, though, we'll find some water Pokemon for you to zap. How does that sound? Good? Good. Oh boy. And now Erica is in the very similar situation that I was. Oh, we're almost out of healing items. Well, we got a couple of Hyper Potions as well. But I'd rather not waste those this early in the game. Those things heal like 200 HP. Alright, Erica, I think you're done. And unfortunately, Red forgot to wake Azrael up. And by that I mean I forgot to wake Azrael up. But I'm not the trainer. Red's the trainer. Therefore, this is all Red's fault. At least Azrael wasn't asleep for long. Hope you enjoyed your nap there, Azrael. You play hard. Whew, I'm all sweaty now. You weren't even doing anything in that fight. You just stood there and ordered attacks for your Pokemon. Alright, I know there's one more trainer. This is not the trainer. Nor is that. Alright, I think this is one big dead end. Yeah. Alright, the last trainer's right here. I came this far for Pokemon! It is interesting how our Reds and the Junior Trainer sprites were just sitting there as the scenery shrunk into itself. Or something. I don't know, I just noticed their silhouettes while the battle wipe was going. Alright, Erica is kind of out, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I didn't have much luck against the last Meowth, but I think I can handle this one. We'll get a little bit of extra money out of this fight, too. How did I miss? Good thing I can handle it. Yeah, it's a critical hit. That's why I can handle it. Screw you. Kick you in the face. Get some more money out of it, maybe. Alright, I'm done. It's up to you, Red. How do you want to handle this situation? Just going for their straight attacks? I can dig it. Might have been worth making it fall asleep, though. Level up for me. And that leaves a Pidgey. That one you're gonna make fall asleep, huh? Well, hopefully you can before poison finishes taking effect. No. Alright, was gonna send an Ashchew after making that fall asleep, but that's kinda not much of an option right now. So send in Red Koopa to kinda stall while Ashchew gets healed up. It's a good thing this is the last trainer. I'm fairly certain this is the last trainer. Oh, you're attacking anyway, huh? See what you can do before this fight's over? I can dig it. Ashchew doesn't have the greatest defense. Alright, Ashchew should be able to finish it off now. Assuming that Sand Attack doesn't totally screw things up. Nope. I'm out of Pokemon! I know! Alright, that Meowth left 80 Pokédollars. It would totally be worth having a Meowth and just spamming Payday all the time to get money, if not for the fact that Payday isn't that great. Come to think of it, I said in a previous stream that because you can only fight trainers once, it's possible to permanently run out of money. But I guess if... Oh, that was interesting. Because of the poison. The screen flashes when you're poisoned. Yeah, I think you can go ahead and attack this Ashchew. But anyway, I suppose Payday would be able to get you out of a jam if you needed some money. Mind you, Payday doesn't really get you very much money. But I think the stronger the hit, the more money it does give you. Ooh, glowy sign. Rock Tunnel, Cerulean City to Lavender Town. Alright, we've seen everything we need to see. Now go ahead and cure that poison off of Azrael. I'm thankful that I don't get to find out what it's like to be poisoned. Instead, I get to be poisonous. But I imagine poison would suck. Alright, let's get out of this cave. Let's try to get out of this cave. By the way, the fact that this place is called Rock Tunnel, that is a kind of a generic name when you really think about it. I mean, of course it's Rock Tunnel. It's a cave. Caves are typically made of rock. Whoever named this cave was probably running out of ideas for cave names by the time he got to this one. Although there is this line of rocks right here at the exit. By the way, this is the exit. We made it! And we're never coming back. Rock tunnel. You don't say. So we have a cave. We have a sign in there that tells us it's rock tunnel, and then we have a sign right here. Ironically, the sign in there is something that somehow we're still able to read in the dark. Alright, we still got a few trainers out here, but we're kind of going to go ahead and skip them. At least for the moment. We got a town to get to and heal up. Welcome to Lavender Town. New Sylph Scope. Make the invisible plain to see. Sylphco. Don't get too excited. It does not make invisible items visible. So, it's kind of a false advertisement now that I think about it. It does not make the invisible visible. Alright, we'll explore this town in a bit. Just want to heal up, grab a few items, and then we'll head back to those trainers that we just skipped. Who's going to take the lead, by the way? Now that we're out of the cave, I suppose it could be any of us. Maybe Erica. Erica can take the lead. Where's that shop? By the way, no, this song does not make kids create suicide. There's like a creepypasta involving this place, and especially the music. I don't buy into it. Oh, we finally get great balls. And, we get revives. I would just like to point out that this is the first time that we can buy revives. Go figure that the place that has revives for the first time is the place that people bring their dead Pokemon. Yeah, maybe I should have investigated this town a little bit more thoroughly before coming to the shop, because, by the way, Lavender Town is basically a cemetery town. A cemetery town. Alright. Some escape ropes. Super repels. Cool. So, we're getting some nice items here. Spending a lot of money as well, but whatever. Revives, buy a couple. Also, gonna want those great balls, because we're gonna catch more Pokemon. Not in this stream, but soon. What else we got here? We did use an antidote. Did use a couple awakenings. Don't sell awakenings. That's a bummer. I'll buy a paralyze heal. And there goes half our money. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back to those trainers we passed up. Hi kid, want to see my Pokemon? We need an adult. Oh, you were serious about saying your Pokemon. Well, okay then. For a moment there, thought you were kind of, a pedophile. Alright then. Pokemon battle. Erica will get thrashed by a Cubone, so send in Red Koopa. And Red Koopa can spit on it. And then Blue Bubbles. Spit bubbles. Oh, and then we got a Slowpoke. Rakoopa is not going to be able to do much against that thing, being primarily a water Pokemon. Dino Plant will be weak against it. Me and Erica will be weak against it. Ashchew. Lit Dragon says I was rude. Yeah, in this day and age though, can you really take chances? Alright, level 25. Thunderbolt? No. Oh no! My Pokemon! I don't like you for beating me. I feel bad now. Ah, this mountain air is delicious. It does sound kind of nice. I bet it is delicious, so to speak. Alright, Erica, wanna have fun taking down a giant rock snake? Well, it's not very fun when that rock snake coils you up. The funny thing is, each of that Onix's segments is probably bigger than Erica. Oh wow, that's some good defense you got there. Maybe Erica can get in a critical hit. Nah, not necessary. Alright. That's a needed level. Erica is trying to learn Tail Whip. Erica doesn't even have a tail. How does that work? I'm tempted to say go ahead and learn it just for the irony. Body Slam, Poison Sting, Double Kick, Thunderbolt. No, it's not really worth learning Tail Whip. Unless we got rid of Poison Sting. But Erica likes being a poison Pokemon probably more than me. I mean, being Nidorans ultimately was her idea. So I'm not gonna force her to get rid of Poison Sting until we have to. Body Slam is still coming in handy, as that battle is an indication of. Then again, maybe not so much. Because I think we're about out of Pokemon. No, wait, there's going to be some normal Pokemon we'll be fighting. I'm pretty sure we'll find some more Meowths. Abandon learning Tail Whip. Would have been really funny. Yeah, abandon it. Erica did not learn Tail Whip. Oh, that is scary. Okay, never mind. It's only level 19. It will not know self-destruct. And it's a good thing we kept Double Kick. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'll finish it off. That cleared my head. And despite being fainted, Erica is still evolving. I don't think she would have liked it had she woken up and found that she was no longer a cute little Nidoran. I feel bloated on mountain air. Well, now I'm not so sure that I want to experience the delicious mountain air. Also, I still can't get over the fact that Erica was trying to learn Tail Whip, despite not having a tail. I mean, the only way that would work is if she just wiggled her butt at enemies. But then, it's not really Tail Whip, it's Butt Whip. Actually, that sounds really gross now that I say that out loud. We'll stick with Tail Whip. Azrael. Oh, your line of sight is shorter than expected. I'm feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. Well, there's a Pokemon Center nearby. Oh, a Pidgey. Alright then. Make it fall asleep and switch to Ashchew. Hypnosis might be a crapshoot, but it's a very satisfying crapshoot. Also, it occurs to me that there's an item that actually increases your accuracy in this game. Temporarily, that is. It's X accuracy. That would be kind of helpful, probably, for attacks like Hypnosis, as well as some of those attacks that I quite honestly hate using, because they're so inaccurate. Oh wow! Pidgeotto! Good choice. Paralyze that sucker. No. It might be a Pidgeotto, but it's still using that sand attack. It's a good thing that those bigger wings doesn't mean more sand. I'm not up to it. Yeah, but seriously, there's a Pokemon Center directly to the south. It's nearby that giant tower. You can't miss it. The Pokemon here are so chunky. There should be a pink one with a floral pattern. Hold on. Floral pattern Pokemon. I feel like that is a thing. It is a thing. It is totally a thing. Let me screen share this thing. It's this thing. Muna. It was introduced in Generation 5, Black and White. It's actually kind of an important Pokemon. It gets some attention in the plot. Alright, one last trainer. Oh, goody, another laughing hiker. Was kind of laughing funny, though. Alright, oh crap, that's at level 21. I think Red Koopa's capable now. However, why take chances? The good news is, I think this is the last explosive Pokemon we'll be encountering for a while. Assuming that this guy doesn't have another one. Nope. You know what? Now we switch to Red Koopa. Man, them rock snakes are so fast. Not laughing! Hay fever! Achoo! Oh, okay. So, the running gag of laughing hikers has a punchline. Achoo! Achoo! Snort, snivel. I'm glad I don't deal with allergies. Instead, I've kind of got this perpetual cough going on, which thankfully does not happen while I'm trying to record, but anytime I'm just sitting around not really talking or anything, there's some coughing going on. Kind of unfortunate. Maybe I should be a coughing instead of a Nidoran. Alright, well, I do believe we're done with that area. It is now 10 till 7. Typically, I would be going to eat supper in 10 minutes. I'm kind of a slow Let's Player. Mind you, part of the problem was definitely all the trainers in Rock Tunnel, and also getting exploded upon a couple times and having to return to the Pokemon Center because of getting exploded. But these dungeons are taking a while to get through. I was kind of hoping to actually get to exploring this here tower before I was done with the stream. Well, you know what? We're gonna try to do that. The way I see it, we had a really big lunch, and kind of a late lunch. Because we went to a place an hour away, and they were all, okay, we can get you in 30 minutes. And then they got us in after 60 minutes. And then we were there, eating there a while. And so we had a late lunch. It was probably a big lunch, so we're probably not going to even have a real supper. Therefore, I guess I'm going to end this because Lit has just said that he needs to go grab his dinner in about a minute. Oh well, was hoping to get to the ghosts today, but I guess it'll just have to wait. Therefore, down at the bottom of the screen is all of my patrons. And next time, I'm gonna explore Lavender Town and get into that tower there. Thank you guys for watching. I kind of lost those two random people who showed up. It is the Frenchiest Fry 98 and Brent 151. They both left. I guess Brent 151 wasn't too thrilled about me wandering through Dark Cave in the dark, especially using this border. But I already said my reasoning for using the border, so I'm not going to say it again. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and end this stream, and I will see you in the next one, sometime this week, maybe, sort of, maybe, I don't know. Maybe.